Hey everybody, Dawn McGee, your nutrition evangelist here. I put the fun back into being healthy. I teach women how to eat to feed their body, their brain, and their soul. And today I am in Munich, and I'm super excited to be talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. It's about enjoying your food. I meet so many women who feel like if they're enjoying their food, then it can't possibly be healthy for them. And I want to be the first one to tell you that that is so far from the truth. It just, I feel terrible for people who have been brought up in an environment where they think that delicious food has to be unhealthy. Um, so take a look at some of the pictures I've been posting on Instagram. All delicious foods, all balanced protein, fat, and carbs. Not perfectly, right? Because I'm not home and I'm not cooking them. And so I don't have full control over the ingredients. But overall, pretty good. So here are a couple of tips when you are traveling because I think travel season's coming up for a lot of people. You know, spring break is here, summer's coming, and I want you to truly, truly enjoy your trips. So here's my tips. One is make sure you know the kind of foods that are good for your digestion and kind of irritate your digestion. We're all unique individuals. We all have different situations, different bodies, and you may find that dairy irritates you. For me, I'm fine with dairy. I love cheese. Gluten, not so much, but I keep it to a minimum, and that works for me. Some people don't have gluten or dairy at all. I've worked with clients over the years who have allergies to strawberries and kiwis and melons and candied eggs and so many different things. I just want you to know that if there's a food that bothers your stomach, it's not weird. It's not, it's not a problem. Just avoid it. Find out the things that suit you and then go have more of those. And when you're traveling, ask people the ingredients. Obviously, language barrier can be an issue, but people are really good and want to communicate, and Google Translate is a wonderful thing to use. So that's number one. When you're traveling, make sure you know what suits your system and what doesn't. Number two is be creative, right? Take a deep breath and jump in. I had eel and green sauce earlier this week, which turned out to be a chimichurri sauce, basically, and it was delicious. There were a lot more bones in the eel than I expected, so it was a lot more work. I don't like to work that much for my food, but that's okay. I tried it. I loved it. It was great. So try some new foods. Find out what are the specialties of the place you're going to, and try some of those, and then tell me how they are because I really want to know. I love to try different foods in different places that I go to. And number three, and this I am begging you, ditch the guilt because no matter what happens, whether you balance your meals, whether you don't balance your meals, it is a moment in time. It is not forever, and you will come back and you will get back to your plan, and it will be all good. So those are my three tips for today to traveling with food freedom. Number one is understand your own digestive system. Number two is get a little bit outside your comfort zone, try some of the local cuisines. And number three is to ditch the guilt. So I hope that you enjoy and try some of those tips next time you venture out. And if you are not already in my group, Never Diet Again, please come join us. If you want to enjoy some of the fun cuisines and wine pairings from the comfort of your own kitchen, grab my perfect pairings guide. And otherwise, what I hope for you, as always, is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up your glass of wine with dinner. Until next week, ciao.